we're talking about the scholarships. We've got an interview with one of the scholarship winners. He's actually a $20,000 Samsung scholarship. He was awarded that scholarship, and we'd like to roll that tape. Take a look.
Hello, my name is Perry Draper, and I come from Mascoutah High School. It's a little town in Illinois, but then once you come to Boise State, everything changes. You're thrown into a new state, completely made from us boys. We run the state, and then you have opportunities to run for city positions, county positions, and then eventually state positions. Last year, I was privileged to come here to Boise State, and I ran for mayor, senator, and eventually lieutenant governor. And while I ran for mayor and senator, it was a great experience, and it was very fun. And then lieutenant governor, and I got both of those positions. Lieutenant governor, I ran, and I made it past the primary. The general election was a bit more difficult. But at Boise State, you have the opportunity to rise above what you normally have, the normal experiences that you have, and to speak in front of many people. In front of the General Assembly, you have an opportunity to speak in front of 650 kids. That's not something you can have at home. And there's many opportunities at Boise State. Not only the fun, there's sports, there's elections, there's many activities that go on. In fact, you probably will only run on like 4 hours of sleep. But at the end, it's all worth it. And if you're lucky enough, I was privileged last year to get a $1,000 scholarship with the Samsung program. And that was at the state level, and then it went on to the national level, and there I also received a $20,000 scholarship. And so there's so many opportunities at Boise State, and it just starts right now. I'd definitely recommend this program to anybody who's thinking about it, anybody who has the opportunity to go to Boise State. It's been a great experience, and it's enriched my life, and it can enrich yours too.
Very sharp young man. He did a great job. We're all very proud of you, Perry, here in Illinois. I'm sorry, you were about to say something, and we were talking about the scholarships.
Well, you mentioned your college-age kids, and for the first time this year, through Clemson University, kids that wish to can earn, I believe it's 3 hours of college credit. They, of course, would have to check with the college that they intend to go to see if the credits would be acceptable, but I think the fee is like $270, and where you can get 3 hours of college credit for that, you have to look mighty hard.
That was something they just came out with, and I think it's great because they are definitely acquiring the knowledge. I mean, you can sit in class, and like we were talking about earlier, you can sit in class and learn things, but by doing things, you learn them and apply them in a different way, and it makes a bigger difference. It really does. So they deserve that college credit, and I'd like to thank that college for allowing the students to do that. And also I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Eastern Illinois University for allowing us to use their facilities. Great college. Yeah, it's definitely a great program, and we're very pleased to be able to tell you more about the boys' state and the girls' state. Please don't hesitate to learn more.
Randy, I just want to thank you for bringing all of this to light here with on our V-Spann Veterans Forum show. It's backed here by the American Legion, and working with the American Legion and all of the communities that this program can bring together. Once again, I'd like to thank our audience. Please feel free to call. Mark, do you have any other further comments?
Well, if a veterans organization or any civil organization would like to sponsor boys or girls for Boise State, please don't hesitate to call the number of the Department of Illinois, 309-663-0361, and let them know that you're interested in possibly sponsoring kids in your area. I mean, you can make this geographically specific too. We want to send somebody from Moline, Illinois, or from the Chicago area, and you know, those kids, you know, they'd appreciate the opportunity to go, and you can help them accomplish that.
And I think it's wonderful. We have both the girls program too, so that's just a really great thing. And lastly, do you have a waiting list of people for this program?
No, we can handle well, depending upon the size of the dormitories, we can easily handle more than 600. So
Okay, great.
anyone who wants to, to apply and find a sponsor, we'd love to have them.
Okay.
So how long have you been involved with this?
This will be my 41st year.
41st year. Wow, that's a long time. I've seen lots of boys come and go.
I certainly have. It's been a wonderful experience, and we have a lot of long-time counselors. So,
outstanding. Well, we thank you for what you do for the organization and for Boys State. There's a lot of work that goes on down there, and I got a little bit of a taste of it when I was down there. I was able to see some of the things that they do, and it's not all just hard. It's not all work too. I mean, these guys,
that's correct.
These kids have fun too. They were playing baseball, playing softball. They have times where they can get out and run and play basketball. I remember I was down there and they had a couple kids. They got the ping pong tables set up there at Eastern Illinois University, and they had two boys that were there that were gifted with ping pong. It was crazy. They were playing both tables. They were hitting it from this table over to that table. He'd run over there and hit it back to this table. They were back and forth like that, and this ball was really getting with it too. They were good. I'm like, wow, that's pretty neat. I should have taped it and showed it to you guys because I was impressed.
Well, and you're right. It's not all work and no play. We have a sports program in the afternoon. We have 5 baseball, football, soccer, volleyball, and basketball. We have inter-county competition during the course of the week, and then we end up, doing a winner. There's the swimming pool available. All the recreation facilities of the university are available. So there is time to get recreation and
so they get
and
a
have
full
some fun.
spectrum of both the the patriotism and learning about the boys program, and yet they get a bit of the college experience too.
Exactly. I mean, for young men or young women who are interested in going to college, this is an opportunity to get to experience a little bit of college life, because they're living in dormitories just like they would. They're eating in cafeterias just like they would. They're eating cafeteria food just like they would. They have classes in the morning. You mentioned art. They go to an election process, a judicial process, a legislative process, and an executive process class. They rotate through those in the morning. So they have their morning classes, and then they have their government activities. Their city councils have to meet. They have to turn in minutes that are graded. County Board of Supervisors has to meet, turn in minutes that are graded. The House and the Senate meet and debate bills and pass legislation. And then a lot of those activities take place in the afternoon. We have a Boys State band that puts on a concert every night. So if someone plays an instrument and wants to come to Boys State and continue to participate music-wise, they have that opportunity. We have a Boys State Police. They have a program every afternoon. We bring in state police and local law enforcement officers that help us conduct that program. The university and the ROTC put on a leadership program during the course of the week. So we offer a variety of activities so that they can have a good mixture of some academics, some learn by doing, and have fun. We have, and you mentioned the noise. We have a General Assembly every night, and that's where they get to let off their steam by screaming and hollering. And you're right, when you get 650 of them trying to outshout each other, it can get a little bit noisy, but also it's a lot of fun.
I was impressed by the colors too. In the military, we sound colors every day. And they did it. They did a great job. They had their band was there, and when they sounded colors, and they did a wonderful job. And they'd take the flag down, and they would fold it up properly, and they would respect it properly, and they learn how to do that properly. That's awesome too. That's something every American should know. But it's good to see our young boys and girls learn the proper way to respect the American flag.
So, I just want to be clear, the sponsor fee to sponsor a boy or a girl into the program is how much?
I don't know about Girl State.
Okay.
It's $225 for Boys State,
Okay.
and that covers everything. Covers all their housing, all of their meals, their Boys State uniform, and all of the activities, the access to all of the facilities. Sometimes we're asked if they need to bring any money, and the answer really is no. If they want to bring some money because they want to buy some soda pop, or it seems that an awful lot of pizza delivery trucks show up as the week goes on. But they really don't need money for anything. They're restricted to campus, so they can't go off campus to McDonald's or go downtown. So the fee is really all inclusive.
Okay. Well, I just want to say this is there is every incentive here to get your child into this program and find a way to do it. Mark, I know we're running close to our closing time. Randy, I just want to thank you so much for all the volunteer work and everything you've brought. Mark Sides, you would like to sign off, please?
Well, the chow was great down there. I'd like to add that in.
It is good. It
was.
Good.
I mean,
I've never lost weight going down there. So,
well, I ate Marine Corps chow, and I know what that's like. And this was much better than Marine Corps chow. It was really good, I thought. But actually, we want to thank Mr. Randy Johnston for being here with us today. And you being here is another example of how we try and foster the youth of this nation. We try and teach them the things that will help them throughout life, about our government, about our American way of life. And everyone should know that freedom isn't free. It comes with a price. If you're a veteran, I'd like to thank you for your service. You're very appreciated. Thank you. Have a good evening. Thank you.